Is that Prince Harry, the former royal known as the Duke of Sussex, is more than well aware of this, but nobody actually dare tell his wife, Meghan Markle, the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex. But he's really become very acclimatised to the fact as to just how far their, shall we say, star power has finally slipped. Let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much. Could you see these beautiful flowers? I'm sorry, I'm waving. A bit distracted by these beautiful flowers, aren't they? Just gorgeous. Can you see those? Yes, lovely, aren't they? All around the building. I'll try and get a shot of it for you. I know it cheers many people up. I don't care what people say. That's, oh, Neil, get on with the story. I'm not interested in the flowers. We like looking at nature, don't we? Yes, of course. It's good, isn't it? It just gets your mind off it. And if you can't afford flowers, have you seen the price of those? Oh, let's not get going there. You know me, gets my blood boiling, these prices. I don't know how people, I see people and I think, how can you afford that? Because it's a luxury, isn't it? We're all trying to just get through paying bills of, water rates, council tax that's going up, everything. And you see people and you think, that must be nice to just pick up the flowers and wander out. Maybe they're not paying for them. That could be another story. Anyway, leave that there. Let's get back to your royal story of the day. Yes, when you think about it, it's a bit of an eye-opener, isn't it? Particularly for some. When you realise exactly the star power that you had, and there's no two ways about it, Meghan and Harry had untold star power. They could have got so many things and she could have had a totally different life, but seemingly felt that she knew better, could modernise the monarchy, wanted to tell Queen Elizabeth exactly what to do. How well did that go in the end, eh? But now, of course, it's emerged that, well, the bottom line is Meghan's actually flogging products, selling products via influencing online. She did that over here recently, and then, of course, did it while she was out in Colombia and Nigeria. And basically, if this story is not being confirmed by Meghan's office, they're not actually saying, yes, she's doing this. But here's what I can tell you that's going on behind the scenes. For instance, it's now been revealed that she's sort of invested in small companies, that sort of stuff. And then, she wears them and gets a percentage from the sales. It's a full contractual agreement if that is the case. Now, the bigger story is this, that Harry realises that, well, this is literally rock bottom, I mean, you're almost doing it as an influencer, starting up on Instagram or something like that. You shouldn't really be doing this sort of thing when you've come from his particular background. And we told you recently he could have picked up a mega paycheck from the Boss organisation, the wonderful Tom Ford suit, stuff like that. Now, he didn't want to do that without Meghan, so now she's doing this. But here's where it gets even more interesting, because Meghan knows that, they won't take the title away. And her counteraction to that is that the Duchess of York is selling books, all sorts of paraphernalia, literally using her title. And her argument, alongside Prince Harry, I might point out, is, well, if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for us. Now, as many people say, well, really, and I've told you this many times before, it's not from His Majesty the King to do this. It would have to be from the government, Parliament, to actually say this is bringing the brand, if you like, as an ambassadorial role into ill repute. Now, given the fact that the government are very much anti-monarchy, this is very rocky ground, one might suspect, for Harry and Meghan moving forward. But the other side of it is Meghan has many more of these little deals planned, including things like taking coffees, hotel stays, that sort of stuff, discreetly being snapped with the brands in the background, and the deals will come through. What Harry feels, I've been told, is simply, is this where we're truly at? Is this the best we can now get? And that's the reasoning as to why he's incredibly depressed behind the scenes. And that's what you saw, of course, when he was out in Colombia, looking forlorn, desperate, and more importantly, lost. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.